Hello everyone, myself Sonam teacher. As I am going to teach you for class 7th English, today we are going to see the story about a small elephant that name is Golu. So, before going to start the lesson, that is a lesson number 5th, Golu grows a nose. See, a nose is a part of body of human beings and other animals. As we know, it is having a specific work to survive. So, what is the reason? The lesson name is Golu grows a nose, that you are going to know at the end of the story. So, what is the starting of the story? The small elephant who is not having the nose means the big one trunk, and this is story related to that small elephant which is going to find out, search the eating habits of the crocodile. Do you know about the crocodile? Yes, it is a animal which lives both inside the water and on the land. So, how the crocodile is eating, how a crocodile lives inside the water, which are the different habits of that crocodile, that curiosity is grown in the mind of that small elephant, and he started a journey to a Limpopo river. It is a name of river which is from another country. So, as many times we are also having the questions in our mind. Suppose you are not knowing about any specific concept, so you are thinking differently, you are asking the various question to the other people in your surrounding. Same way, the Golu was asking the question to the surrounded people. Means actually Golu is an elephant, so he is asking to another animals about the crocodile and the environment. Whatever the questions arise in his mind, he started to ask each and everyone like a curious child. So, he wanted to know how the crocodiles eating the food, which type of food items they are eating, how they can survive in the both different medias or regions. So, all these things he wanted to know, but as he is getting the answers from other animals, he is not getting the proper answers, or his curiosity is not means he is not satisfied with those answers. He wanted to know much more, means he is not satisfied with those answers. So, he decided, myself I will go and I will observe. So, one of animal suggested him to go near the Limpopo river, where he can get many crocodiles and he can ask them about all those things. And before that, actually that elephant never seen the crocodile. See, if you don't know the person, that time how you identify that person? Suppose you are going to meet a person to whom you never meet previously. Yes, so before that what you are saying, if you are having a call on phone, so you can ask that which type of clothes you are wearing, so I can identify you, or where you are standing, but here it is not possible. So, without any previous intimation or previous any guess that how is crocodile looking, he started to walk to the Limpopo river to meet an crocodile. So, let us see the story. You have to open your textbook, that is Supplementary Readers in English, lesson number 5, and the story name is Golu grows a nose. Lesson number 5, textbook, page number 30. There was a time when the elephant had no trunk. See, when the elephants were not having the trunk, means the big nose was not appeared, or it was not a part of elephants, that time story is here. Golu, a baby elephant with a bulgy nose, is full of questions. He goes to the Limpopo river to find out more about the crocodile's eating habits. What is about eating habits? Yes, which type of food items they are eating, how they are eating, at what particular time those crocodiles are eating the food, all those things they can find out. Long ago, the elephant had no trunk. He had only a bulgy nose, as big as boot. He could wiggle it from side to side, but couldn't pick up things with it. See, when we observe the picture of an elephant, that time we understood that elephant is having the 4 legs, a trunk, pair of eyes, pair of ears and a tail. So, when we talk about elephant's nose, we know about the elephant is having the big nose that is known as trunk. But the story is of that time when the elephants were not having the big nose, they were having only the bulgy nose, a small area as compared to the trunk. Yes, now it is now we have seen the elephants are having the trunk which is very long, and with the help of that trunk they can pick up anything to eat, or they can just take the things, or they can break the twigs of trees in the forest when they are walking and they are not getting the road. They can make the road clear. In this way, previously the elephants were not able to do such things. They were having a small nose, that is a bulgy nose called, or they can wiggle, it means they can move it only at side to side. They are unable to take it very down or to catch or to pick up anything as like a trunk. There was a baby elephant called Golu. He too had no trunk but only a bulgy nose, as small as a small boot. Golu was full of questions. He asked his tall aunt, the ostrich, why don't you ever fly like? Why don't you ever fly like? See, here is a picture where you can see the giraffe, the Golu, small elephant which is having a bulgy nose. See, here is not a big one trunk, it is a small nose, that is a bulgy nose, and here are another few animals you can observe. The aunt of that elephant is ostrich, and he is asking the question to the ostrich. It is a bird which cannot fly, ostrich. Why don't you ever fly like other birds? Why don't you ever fly like other birds? Then he asked his tall uncle, the giraffe, what makes your skin so spotty? What makes your skin so spotty? Means how can your body or skin is looking a spotty? Why the different small spots are there on your body? Means by those questions we can understand that Golu is very curious baby elephant who wanted to know each and every reason of the thing. Many times when we see the small child is in our house, the baby is there, so that baby observes the elder people, and they also start asking question, what is this, why is this, why it happens, when it will complete, such type of questions they are asking. He asked his huge uncle, the hippopotamus, that third one picture was there, the previous picture we have seen the hippopotamus also they had shown. Why are your eyes always so red? See, the hippopotamus is having always the red colored eyes, or that eyes when we look we feel that it is in very anger. He asked his hairy uncle, the baboon, why do melons taste like melons? See, he is asking that why the melons are taste like melons. Okay, means why the same taste is there, why it is not a different one. Then the ostrich, the giraffe and hippopotamus and the baboons had no answers to Golu's questions. Golu is a naughty baby, they said. He asks such difficult questions to each and everyone. See, he starts to asking question each and everyone, a different one, like why it happened, why is it so, why it is not like that. And if you see that you are not knowing the answer and someone is asking you such type of questions, actually many times the people are saying these are the fully questions, but actually these are not the fully questions. Those questions are the very important, or curiosity, it creates the curiosity in the person's mind. So, it is good to ask the questions, but you should not stop at that moment by asking only questions. If you are not getting the answer, you have to find out the way to know the answers. Suppose as the Golu is asking the questions to the different animals who are in his surrounding, that he feel that they can give the answer. Same way you can ask such type of questions, whatever queries in your mind you can ask to your family members, friends, your teachers and so on who are in your surrounding, you feel they can give the answer. And suppose everyone is not responding you, it is unable to get the answer. So, that time what you have to do? Yes, you have to start search out such type of answers through the textbooks or some other books from where you can get the answers. So, the Golu is not getting the answer. Everyone was feel that he is a very naughty baby and he is asking such difficult questions. So, they decided to give him another solution to get his answers. One day Golu met the Maina Bird who is sitting in the middle of bush. Do you know the bush? Yes, it is a type of plant, bushes. So, one day Golu met the Maina Bird sitting in the middle of the bush and he asked her, what does the crocodile have for dinner? What is the question? What does the crocodile have for dinner? The Maina said, go to the bank of the great grassy Limpopo river and find out. The Maina Bird also knows that Golu is very curious baby elephant who asks every time or one after another he is continuously asking the different questions, means if he will give the answer of first question, suddenly he is having the another one question to ask. Same way he is asking question to the Maina also, as he asked the question to previous animals. So, the Maina said that instead of getting answer from me, you have to go to the bank of the great grassy Limpopo river and you can find out yourself the answer. Golu went home. He took 100 sugar canes, 50 dozen bananas and 25 melons. See how much food he took? Yes, 100 sugar canes, 50 dozen bananas and 25 melons. This is elephant's food. Yes. Then he said to his family, goodbye, I am going to the great grassy Limpopo river. I will find out what the crocodile has for dinner. He said to his family members that I am going to find out this answer. As I didn't got the answer from Maina, she gave me the solution to go and search out myself the answer. See, when you get the chance to understand something or search something new, that you are also enthusiastic, no? Yes, the same way the Golu also become happy that now I will find out what is the actual habits, what are the actual habits of the crocodile about the eating or the foods. He had never seen a crocodile and didn't know what one looked like. See, he don't know about the crocodile, means never seen the crocodile, as it is not possible to get the picture of crocodile by the elephant. Yes, so never he seen the crocodile. So, without any previous guess, he is started a journey to find out the Limpopo river and the crocodile's eating habits. He met a python and asked him, have you ever seen a crocodile? What does he look like? What does he have for dinner? See, before reaching to the Limpopo river, meanwhile he met to a python. So, he asked question to python also. Have you ever seen the crocodile? He asked, आपने कभी देखा है? Yes or no? Then it was the, as soon as he asked first question, without stopping at that first question, he asked one more question. What does he look like? Means, as the Golu never seen the crocodile, he wanted to know what is the actual appearance of the crocodile. What does he have for dinner? So, might be he wanted to offer that to the crocodile. See, here is one more picture, that Golu and a snake. The python uncoiled himself from the branch of the tree, but said nothing. See, the python not said anything to the Golu without giving any answer. It just uncoiled or just take a different movement and come near to the Golu. Golu politely helped him to coil around the branch again and said goodbye to him. As Golu asked 3 different questions to the python, but it not gave the any answer, a single word not uttered by that python or snake. So, Golu, without getting angry or without saying a different any another word, he just helped that python to coil the branch properly or coil around the branch properly and say goodbye without hesitation. So, Golu meets the crocodile face to face. In the next half of the story, we are going to know about how is the first meet of crocodile and the Golu, as they don't know each other. He gets the python's help when he needs it most. Golu grows a long and a useful nose. See, the Golu moved on eating sugar canes, bananas and melons. Yes, as if you are going for any trip, what you are doing? Yes, you are taking some extra food items, you are carrying some extra food items with you in the journey time. During the journey you can eat or you can use it if you are not getting food meanwhile. So, it is helpful to you. Same way, the Golu previously only collected some food items like sugar canes, bananas and melons for the journey. So, meanwhile he took that dinner, and after a few days he reached the very edge of the great grassy Limpopo river. On the bank of the river he saw a log of wood, and it was really the crocodile who wrinkled at him. See, he was really the crocodile, it was really a crocodile who wrinkled at him. Excuse me, said Golu. As the Golu see the crocodile, that time he was not knowing this is only the crocodile. So, what he said, have you ever seen a crocodile? See, if someone is standing in front of you and asking about yourself only, okay, means you are standing in front of Neha and you are asking her, are you Neha? Or are you seen the Neha? Do you know who is Neha? So, that time it will be, might be it is confusing for you, or might be you laugh at first time and then you will confess, yes, I am. But what the crocodile did after the question of Golu? See, the crocodile wrinkled again and lifted half his tail out of the mud. Come here, little one. Who said? Yes, the crocodile said. Come here, little one, said the crocodile. Why do you ask such questions? The crocodile said that, why do you ask such questions? I want to know. The Golu says, I want to know how the crocodile looks. Okay, have you ever seen the crocodile? That question he is repeating to the crocodile. Come close, little one, for I am the crocodile. The crocodile said that, come near to me, I am only the crocodile. And he shed crocodile tears to show it was quite true. As we know that the crocodile is very famous to show the false tears, means they are making the next person emotionally and they just attack on those animals. So, many times people are saying, if you are doing the drama of crying, they are saying, don't show your crocodile tears. It is used like a idioms or phrases. Golu was afraid, but he sat down on the bank and said, you are the very person I was looking for. Please tell me what you have for dinner. See, if you are searching for something and as soon as you find out, that time you become very happy, yes, that you are successful in your work. Same way, the Golu also become very happy that I was started a journey to search out the crocodile, and now I am in front of the crocodile. So, I will get by all questions answers what I wanted to ask about crocodile. Golu put his head down and close to the crocodile and snout, and the crocodile caught him by the nose. As soon as the Golu just took his head down, the crocodile what did? Yes, caught with the help of the teeth, the crocodile caught the nose of that small baby elephant, that is a bulgy nose, not a trunk. I think, said the crocodile, today a baby elephant will be my dinner. As the crocodile is going to catch the nose of the Golu, during that, what the crocodile said? Yes, I think today a baby elephant will be my dinner. Means the answer and the worry about the Golu both came together. Let me go, you are hurting me, Mr. Crocodile, screamed Golu. As soon as the crocodile tried to caught the nose of the elephant and caught the nose, that time the Golu, that small elephant, said that let me go, you are hurting me. As the crocodile grab or the catch the nose of elephant, it is feeling hurted and said that politely, Mr. Crocodile, please let me go. The panther, who had been quietly following Golu, came to the bank and said, if you do not pull as hard as you can, the crocodile will drag you into the stream. See, previously, before meeting the crocodile, the Golu was made to Panthon, the big snake, and that Panthon was following the Golu without his knowing. Means Golu was not knowing that snake is following me. As the snake not gave a single question's answer to Golu, then to the Golu was not angry on that Panthon. So, the Panthon was following quietly to the Golu where he is going and what he is doing. And as soon as the crocodile caught the nose of that small baby elephant, the Panthon came in front and said to Golu that if you will not pull yourself as hard as that time, you will be in the problem, you will be dragged in the stream by the crocodile, and today you will be the dinner of crocodile. See, very difficult situation for that small elephant. So, what happened next is the elephant is caught by the crocodile and he just helpless, or what happened? See, the Golu sat back on his little hunches and pulled. Hunches means as we are having the knee like that, the elephant sat on the hunches and he tried to pull his nose back that he can sleep from the crocodile. The crocodile slipped into the water, making it all screamy with great sweeps his tail, and he also pulled and pulled. See, both are started to pull oppositely. As you have seen, some games are there with the rope, that some students, some children are at one side, another few children are at another side, and they start to pull the rope from both sides. And that time, who is having the strong, who are very strong, that team is always winning. Same way, here is a big, both elephant and the crocodile started to pull oppositely, and that time the Panthon coiled himself around the Golu's stomach and said, let pull harder. The Panthon started to help that small baby elephant and said that let's pull harder, very with a firmly, with a strong energy you have to pull yourself. Golu dug all his four legs in the mud and pulled. The nose kept on stretching. All each pull, the nose grew longer and longer, and it hurt the Golu. See, as the crocodile was not releasing the nose or he is just pulling the nose of that small baby elephant, which is the bulgy nose, that was not a trunk. But as the python is helping elephant to pull his body, and the crocodile is also not ready to relieve, and they both are started to pull oppositely. What happens? The small nose of that elephant was growing longer and longer. The Golu sat down with his nose wrapped up in the big banana leaf and hung it in the great grassy Limpopo river to cool. See, if someone is just picking when someone is just picking your nose, or just they are just tapping on your nose, that will be hurt to you. Yes, that you said you are hurting me, don't do this. Same way the Golu was hurted due to the teeth of that crocodile, as the crocodile catch the nose of that elephant and pulled, and due to that the nose become very longer. So Golu wanted to make it cool. What? The trunk, the big one nose of the Golu, he wanted to cool, so he just deep into the river water. Golu sat there for 2 days waiting for his nose to cool and shrink. It grew cool, but it didn't shrink. What is meant by shrink? Yes, to just come at the same position again. You are knowing about the rubber. Yes, as you stretch the rubber, it will become longer, and as you release the rubber, it will again shrink. Same way the Golu feel that due to catching or pulling that nose, it become a longer, and if he will wait for few days, it will be automatically become a small one again as a bulgy nose. But it was not happen. Golu sat there for 2 days, then also it was not happen. The nose, that grown nose, was same like a trunk, and it was just cooled. At the end of the second day, a fly came and stung Golu on the shoulder. Golu lifted his long nose, that is a trunk now. Previously it was only the bulgy nose, but now it is a long trunk, and with it he hit the fly and dead. See, as the previously Golu was having very small nose. Yes, that is a bulgy nose, which he can just move at left or right, just he can move aside, but cannot lift up or take down. But now after the pulling with the after the fighting with that crocodile, his nose was grown like a trunk, and as soon as the small insect bite him, he just suddenly he lifted his trunk and he just hit to that fly, and the fly was dead. See, when you are sitting in your hall and you just watching the television, and you are very much deeply or with concentration you are watching whatever is on the television going on, and suddenly any small insect comes near to your ears. What happens? As you are looking front, but then also your hand comes near to the ear. Yes, or you are just killing that small one insect with the help of your hands. The sudden action happens and you not understood also. Same way the Golu's that long trunk was suddenly come to that fly, and it was heated, and the fly get dead. Advantage number 1 of that the python, you didn't have done it with a small nose. Try and eat a little now. See, the advantage number 1, who said? Yes, the python said to the Golu that this is an advantage of your long nose, that you can help yourself, you can kill the small insects, and you can save yourself. And the another one thing he said that now try to eat something, because you had not ate anything from the last 2 days. Golu put out his trunk and plucked a large bundle of grass. He dusted it against his four legs and stuffed it into his mouth. So, with the help of trunk, he took the grass in the bunch and he started to eat. After eating that grass, he feel that yes, I can now use my trunk. The advantage number 2, he struck the python and said, you couldn't have done it with a small nose, don't you think? The sun is too hot now. See, as the previously the Golu cannot eat with the help of nose, but now the Golu can eat with the help of nose. He can save himself from the another insects. These are the two main advantages or the features of the long trunk of elephant, which is helpful to the small baby elephant, which was previously not there. Means the python helped the small baby elephant to know about the uses of the trunk, that previously Golu was not having nose and he was feeling very unhappy, or he was feeling unhappy. Why? Because he was unable to take the food with the help of that nose or trunk, but now it is helpful to him. So, that it is a very important part of the body to make it sure. The another animal, the python, said these are the advantages of the nose which is grown, and third one advantage he said that Golu scooped up some mud from the bank and slapped it on his head. So, the advantage number 3 is he struck the python and said that you couldn't have done it with a small nose. With the help of small nose, he was not able to take mud or water to just throw on his body. So, now he can clean his body, he can save himself, and he can just make himself aware about all those things, or it is helpful to eat the food items, to make the road clear with by cutting the or just taking the branches of the twigs of the trees. Thank you, Mr. Python, said the Golu gratefully. I will remember all these things and I will go to the back my family. So, in this way the Golu baby elephant was having very small nose, yes, but after meeting the crocodile, while asking the eating habits of crocodile, he come to know that the crocodile is eating another animals and he grows his nose in a trunk. So, in this way the small story we had completed, that is the Golu grows a nose. Thank you.